Hello everyone, people, and you are great on the China channel. In today's video there will be the cheapest frame that I have ever found on. Pray guess how much it cost. 6,500. Well, yes, except for the fact that I took it on OO. There were crazy discounts, and so this frame costs now there 8 to 9 xia. There, the link will be lower in the description. I'll tell you right away, the day is the simplest. So don't look for underwater cams here, and so the sun can be seen. That is, here is the mount for the step and not the internal wiring, or there is partial that is not yet a conical glass. No, and the color, and it was painted according to the reviews. I even read the reviews, there were such that the painting is crap here and there it was crumpled even in some places. Honestly, I didn't care at all because the project is probably a pilot, by the way. Yes, the release turns out to be for my project a homeless person led a homeless person drove. Well, that is, in short, I will assemble a bicycle from everything that I have accumulated, used spare parts, some new ones. I will additionally buy a chain and a front sprocket, for example, or whatever a saddle I do NT have, in my opinion. But I still have the wheels that are signed for a long time. Raise your hands on the channel, and they know that I had 6th wheels in Cuba. I set 27.5 in general. The video will be long. I guess I've already told such a short story, so let's open it now and look at this miracle. It's packaged perfectly. That is, the box was not damaged. It is square, so I hope nothing inside is wrinkled, at least. So you must like, subscribe, comment right below. Comment well, share this video with your friends. Let's go. And this so that they don't think that I lied about something there. Actually, the price is 6,560.94. It worked out for me. This is a red and black frame. We'll see what kind of frame it will be. It's just really interesting. Now, well, I see from the color that it's like that. Color, and that is, this is how it should have been. Well, we're shredding. Like this. Well, what do we have here? A rooster, a couple of fasteners for a hydraulic line, maybe a shirt, and well, accordingly, the bolt itself is a bunk for the rooster itself. That's all. So, here it is in the flesh or in aluminum. The frame itself, its name is Spinner Contour Supreme Fashion Bike. Well, it's clear that there are all sorts of names here, so a gag of some kind, like a new design Fion bike. Well, the most important thing is what kind of frame we have for the 26th wheel. This is the 26th wheel for the eccentric. Of course, I immediately looked at the painting in general, well, so that they could paint it like that for 6,500. Damn, yes, I know people who will take so much money to paint a frame, but here it's like the whole frame was already finished and painted for that money, as if I already think that I had a gift. What other plan like finding a used frame? And on this used frame, this homeless man wanted to assemble it, so to speak, but I couldn't find a frame anywhere for 26 wheels, and they were generally sold separately, aluminum at least. So it was easier to order the frame itself, and I also looked. It turns out there is internal wiring. This is for front derailleur and for the rear derailleur too. We have a moderate internal half because from the carriage, or rather under the carriage cup, we already have these shirts actually coming out. And so in general, the class further the size of this frame is 17 inches, it's unlikely you will find 26th frame so that the size was 19 inches, I wanted to take 19 so that it would sort of fit my height, okay, because I sort of assemble this bike for myself and, as it were, to assemble it, see what happens, what about the money and then maybe well, how it's possible to definitely sell it there for just a penny because well, I don't really need it. I have something to ride on and on this one. I might also ride it a couple of times and see how it will work. Everything will be interesting. Then the pipe. We have 27.2 fasteners here. Us on the eccentrics of the wall. By the way, the pipes of the seat itself are just normal, so thick. The only thing I don't like about the eccentrics is this crap. Well, okay, then we have a mount for the hydraulic line for the shirt here on the berm and under the top tube too. We have these steering fasteners, our glass is straight and by the way, this is what it looks like. Then of course it will all look separate when it's already assembled, and so in general damn well the seams are normal wide, which means aluminum. Yes, it's clear that there's no gusset here. Well, there's no need for further what else can you say? 44 millimeters down and up. Which fork to put here will be in the next videos, but I think many have already guessed which one. So subscribe so you don't miss this video. The only thing that immediately catches your eye is this piece of extra aluminum. Yes, it's like for a footrest. Well, I do and I don't advise you to install it because you don't need it. Further, we also have bracket fastenings for full-size fenders or even for some kind of trunk. Here there are also two holes, two brackets for the bottle cage. There's nothing on the seat tube here. Damn, well, once again, you just look when the light is on all sides. I like the painting. Yes, it's clear that there are, well, not just small ones, but a damn flaw, like there's some kind of garbage under the varnish or under the paint, but just like in the reviews it's just as if some sandpaper was rubbing it somewhere. This frame is somewhere there, it's not dry yet, they've already started packing it, it's floating here in the steering column, too, everything's floating somewhere in the back, everything's dirty. Here, by the way, we have the mount in for the disc. It's no big deal, there are adapters in general, ideally, of course, if there was a post mount, but ideally, we even have that. We have a drainage hole in the feathers so that moisture does not accumulate inside, and if anything comes out of there somehow, well, something leaks into the carriage. There is no drainage hole in the glass, but there is a serial number. Well, that is, the frame number is stamped out, it's not painted, it's not some kind of glued number, it's just a tampon. I also don't know if it will be visible now. I'll try to show it. Yes. Of course it will be visible. There are pieces like shavings. I don't know how they didn't assemble it at all. Well, how they assembled it, they did it quickly. Let's John and paint grease. Paint grease cutting the thread, and all this happened at the same time. That well, these are the ones we have respectively. It will be before assembly, otherwise some crap will happen. I don't know why they are. The lubricant was applied so purely for fun or something along the partitions. We get it, and there is underneath and on top there is this kind of a la horseshoes. Yes, well, in principle damn, I honestly expected that there. I now really need some kind of scratched, killed, ugly frame with a pin, or rather, a pipe bent there. Something cracked in the wrong direction, and so in general, damn, if it was still in my size and I didn't have a bicycle, why not I would ride on one of these. My cube was about the same, and without internal wiring. Here it's like there's semi-internal wiring, but still, well. Now the most important thing is probably that you need to weigh the frame. Weigh it. I'll probably now be with everything that came to me, that is, with shirts inside and with a clamp. 865 kilos, actually. I just weighed a kilo of 865. Yes, take away the shirts. Well, it will be, well, a kilo of 800, that's just, simply, a kilo of 800 for a frame that costs 6,500, I think it's generally class. How much will this project eventually weigh? What we'll see later. Well, write in the comments how you like this frame in general. So thank you all for your attention. Don't forget to like and write comments. What do you think about this? Maybe you're already thinking about what to put here. Or would you put it? Well, that's all. Andre channel was with you everyone. Applause.